Hi everyone. Um, it is, I don't know, 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. I'm here in Paris. I'm in my bed in the hostel. Um, I've had an emotional couple of days. I don't really like it when I'm in this headspace, but you know, you just do what you gotta do. And right now, try not to get emotional. Um, right now it's my time to rest. Um, so sorry. Try. Um, my body is incredibly uncomfortable. Here, let me show you this little my space in here. My little hostel. So this is the bed that I'm in. And my sleep sheet, which just moved around a little bit. I've been sleeping for a lot of hours. I think I went to sleep at 4 o'clock yesterday. But to give you an idea, there's some beds. See, stacked pretty tall on one of those sides of the room. So this bed is my space. Hopefully I didn't mess that up when I was spinning it around on you and make you nauseous. Oh, okay. Let me try to get comfortable. I had a dream, well, lots of dreams, but one particular dream and download that I thought would be worth sharing. And it was about basically these people trying to make a movie, but not wanting the actors and actresses within it to know they're being cast for a movie because they think they'll get a more authentic take on them. But what's happened is that these people are getting really agitated and closed off, shut down. They're actually running from them now because they feel like they're being followed all the time and watched and manipulated as to what to say, trying to be tricked to say certain things. And so they're scared and they're shutting down. Complete opposite reaction of what these filmmakers were intending, but that's what's happening because they were attempting to get an authentic view on people. Unfortunately, these people were getting suspicious of the inauthenticity going on around them. And so it started modifying their behaviors. And then the download came to me about I'm trying to remember it because I can't pull it up on my phone while my phone is recording, and that's where I wrote it all down. But in essence, it being that a lesson in leadership that if you want your people to shine for you, you have to be transparent. You have to tell them what's going on, include them in what you're hoping and expecting of them, and open to discussion and hearing their input and insight. Because at the end of the day, as my download from God came in, he said that we have a world full of artists. Every person, every employee, if you want to look at it from a work perspective, they have their own internal artist as well. And if they are part of the vision, if they see the vision, you're going to get their artistry as well. And it will be beautiful, because God only makes beautiful things. But if they're not part of the vision, if they feel used in the process, if they feel shut out and exposed and vulnerable and lied to and all those other sorts of things, you get a really muddied version of that person, because they begin to shut down and they're not themselves anymore. And you're only getting a fraction of their potential. And it affects the bottom dollar for the corporation, period. And it's just like in a marriage. Same thing happens. God pointed that out to me too when I was getting the download. You know, when you're in a marriage and you have a mutual respect for each other and complete transparency and openness to hear the other person out, well, you work better together. You utilize each other's strengths. God gave me the words of managers manage money and processes, and leaders manage people and behaviors. And that you need both good leaders and good managers. And he said to think of it like men and women, that they see the world very differently. Men see the world very mechanically, and women see the world in a much more nurturing way. That was actually the reason that God made women, as an improvement to the way men saw things. So that he said women are just cut from a different cloth. And he also said, I'm not trying to say they're smarter. I'm trying to say they're cut from a different cloth on purpose and as intended, so that they could work well together. Thought it was a pretty insightful download with great messages in it. I'm going to try to open up my notes while this is recording to see if I forgot anything. But in case it cuts off, oops, I covered the camera. In case it cuts off, I'll go ahead and say my peace, love, and happiness. Now, alright, so I'm going to try. Yeah, I can't get to my notes while it's recording. That's okay. I think I remembered the majority of it. You know, and leadership development is something that I have substantial experience in it. It's something I'm passionate about. So maybe that's why God gave it to me in my dream. I don't know. My last job, I was hired to help with that, but when it came down to it, and I tried to show them that they didn't really want to see it. Because at the end of the day, the people sitting at the top, they want to make all the decisions, and then they want to shove them down the throat of the people down below. But you're stifling potential, and you're not growing your business. You're definitely not growing your artistry. In order to expose the artistry within the people, the employees that you have working for you, you have to make them feel heard and seen. They have to be part of the vision. Not just a piece on the board running round and round in circles, doing your work to create your vision. They need to be part of the vision.